Welcome you all in the lecture number 6 of Abstract Algebra MTL 6051. In this lecture, we will going to discuss what is subgroup, examples of subgroup, symmetric group, cycle, transposition, even permutation and odd permutations, and alternative group, and examples related to symmetric group, alternative group, and order of elements in the symmetric group. Now let us see what is the subgroup. A subgroup, if H is a non-empty subset of group G, initially it is given that G is group, G is group. It is given, let H does not equal to empty and it is subset of G, and H with respect to this operation is group, right? Since H is subset of group, subset of G, and H itself forms a group, then this is known as subgroup of G. Subgroup of G, right? For example, what is set of integer? Set of integer is the subset of set of rational number, right? And set of rational number with respect to addition is group, right? Then since Z is subset of Q and Z plus, right, Z plus is group, therefore by definition of subgroup, Z plus is subgroup of Q plus. Similarly, Q is subset of R, R is subset of C, then Q plus is subgroup of R plus, and R plus is subgroup of C plus, right? This is the example of subgroup. Now let us see one another example. See, what is Z? Right? What is Z? Z is group with respect to addition. Now consider its subset EMZ, right? 0 plus minus M plus minus 2M dot so on, right? What is M? M is any number from Z. Let M is equal to 3. In this example, M is equal to 3. Then what is 3Z? It is 3A, A belong to Z, right? 3 into A belongs to Z. What is element of Z? Element of Z is 0 plus minus 1 plus minus 2 plus minus 3 dot so on. Then what is 3Z? 3Z, 3 into 0, 0, 3 into 1, 3, 3 into minus 1, minus 3, plus minus 6, plus minus 9 dot so on, right? This is 3Z. We have to show that this type of group, EMZ type of group, right? We have to show that MZ type of subset of Z, not group, but MZ type of subset of Z, it is subset of Z, right? Then this is MZ with respect to addition operation. It forms group, and this is known as subgroup of Z, right? Let us see how. Now first prove the closure law. Let X and Y be any two element of MZ. Let X belong to MZ and Y belong to MZ. Then if XY in MZ, what is MZ? M of Z is equal to M into A, right? A belongs to Z. If X is in MZ, X and Y belongs to MZ, then there exists AB belongs to Z such that X is equal to MA and Y equal to MB, right? X equal to M of A and Y equal to M of B, right? Then this implies that X plus Y is equal to M into A plus B. This belongs to MZ, right? This is closure law. Associative law. What is MZ? MZ is the subset of Z. Since Z satisfies associative law, elements of Z follow the associative law. Elements of MZ is also elements of Z. Therefore, elements of MZ also satisfy associative law, right? Then associative law also satisfied. Next, existence of identity. If X belongs to MZ and 0 belongs to MZ, then X plus 0 equal to 0 plus X is equal to X, right? And inverse. If X is in MZ, implies that MA is equal to X for some A, right? For some A, this. What is A? A is in Z. If A is in Z and Z is group, then minus A is also in Z. Then minus X is equal to M into minus A, right? Then what is M into A plus M into minus A? This is equal to MA plus minus A. And what is this? A and minus A are element of Z and they are inverse to each other. Therefore, their sum is 0. M into 0 equal to 0. Right? Therefore, X plus minus X is equal to 0. Hence, MZ plus is group. Right? Next, let us prove one important theorem. This theorem you already studied in your BSc class. What is the theorem? H is subgroup of G. H is subgroup of G. If and only if AB inverse belong to H for all AB belong to H. Right? Let us prove first part. If H is subgroup of G and AB belong to H. Right? What is H? H is subgroup of G. H is subgroup of G and AB belongs to H. If B belongs to H, then B inverse belongs to H. It means A belongs to H, B inverse belongs to H. What is H? H is subgroup. Therefore, it is closed. This implies that AB inverse belongs to H. Right? If H is subgroup of G, then AB inverse belongs to H. Right? Converse part. If AB inverse belongs to H, for all AB belong to H, then to show that H is subgroup of G, right? Now, considering A equal to B, right? What is the condition? AB inverse belong to H for all AB belong to H, right? What is A? A is equal to B. Let A is equal to B. Then BB inverse belong to H. What is BB inverse? E belong to H, right? BB inverse is E. E belongs to H. Means H have the identity element E. Means existence of identity is okay. Next, if A belongs to H and B belongs to H, right? And condition that AB inverse belong to H, let A is equal to E. Then EB inverse belong to H. This implies that B inverse belong to H. So for every B belong to H, B inverse belong to H. right? This shows that existence of inverse lie is also satisfied, right? Then again, A belongs to H, B inverse belong to H, right? Then by the given condition, AB inverse whole inverse belong to H. This implies that AB belongs to H. This is closure law, right? A and B element of H, then AB element of H. This is closure law. And what about the associativity? Since every element of H is element of G and G is group, G satisfy associative law. Therefore, elements of H also satisfy associative law. Okay. Now, this is one of the important theorem. This is homework for you. If G is finite group, remember that this Lagrange's theorem is applicable only for the finite group, right? If group is finite and H is any subgroup of G, then order of H must divides order of G, right? Order of subgroup divides order of G. Remember that, like, this is the statement of Lagrange's theorem, and this theorem applicable only for the finite group. Now come to our syllabus. In our syllabus, a group is mentioned, that symmetric group, alternative group, right? What is symmetric group? Symmetric group, some example we already studied in previous lecture. Let us see what is symmetric group. If S be any set, suppose S is any set 1, 2, 3, right? Then consider a map S to S, and this map is 1, 1 on 2. This map is 1, 1 on 2. The collection of all 1, 1 on 2 map, the collection of all 1, 1 on 2 map from S to S, collection of all 1, 1 on 2 map from S to S forms group with respect to composition of map, with respect to composition of maps, right? Now see, what is S? This S is given by 1, 2, 3. S equal to 1, 2, 3. Now, how many 1, 1 on 2 map possible? This is 1, 2, 3, and this is 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, right? Then 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is one map. 1, 2, 3. Image of 1 is 2, 2 is 1, and 3 is 3. This is another map. 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, sorry, 3, 2, right? And 1, 2, 3. This is another map. Right? This is another map. This is another map. This is total 6 map. Right? We call it F1, F2, F3, F4, F5, F6. The collection of all these map F1, F2, F3, F4, F5, F6. Collection of these maps forms group with respect to composition of maps, right? And what is the order of such maps? How many elements here? 3. Then order of such type of element is factorial 3, right? Now see the definition. Set of all 1, 1 on 2 map. Remember that. Set of all 1, 1 on 2 map from set containing n element. In this case, we have taken 3 element, right? set of all 1 1 onto mapping from set containing an element to itself, means same set to same set. Such type of 1 1 onto map forms a group with respect to composition, right? And it is denoted by ESN. And this group, this is denoted by ES3, right? Since n is equal to 3. It is denoted by ESN. The element of ESN are called permutation. What is F1? F1 is one permutation. What is F2? F2 is permutation. What is F3? F3 is permutation. The element of Sn is called permutation and order of Sn is factorial n, right? Now see, what is cycle? The cycle is a permutation F belongs to Sn of length R is called cycle. For example, if F is a map, right, this type of map, image of A1 is A2, A2 is A3, so on, AR is A1. Then see this example, 1, 2, 3, 4, right, of S4. This is 2, 3, 1 and 4, right? Then the cycle is represented by start with 1, image of 1 is 2, image of 2 is 3, image of 3 is 1. From where we started? We started from 1, right? Reached again 1, right? See here, image of 1, 1 is 2, image of 2 is 3, 3 is again 1. Then this is one cycle, right? This one, this is the cycle. Now see the example. Image of A1 is A2, A2 is A3, AR is A1. Then what is cycle? A1, image of A1 is A2, A2 image is A3, so on. And AR minus 1 image is AR, image of AR is A1. Right? This is cycle. Right? And remember that no element is common. Means AI, no AI is equal to AJ for I does not equal to J. Suppose F is equal to 1, 2, 5 and 6 belong to Sn. N is greater than or equal to 6. Length of this cycle is the number of element in the cycle. How many number of element in the cycle? 4. Then length of this cycle is 4. Right? Now see, what is transposition? A permutation F is called transposition. Right? A permutation F of Sn is called transposition if its length is 2. Suppose 2, 3. This permutation is given. What is this? This is permutation, and this type of permutation is known as transposition. A transposition is a permutation, a permutation F of length 2 is said to be transposition. For example, F is equal to 1, 2, it is a transposition. F is equal to 2, 3, it is a transposition. Right? Now, any permutation F of Sn, but condition is that n is greater than 2, can be written as product of the transposition. How? Suppose F is equal to A1, A2, so on, AR. Then this permutation can be written in the product of transposition as follows: A1, AR, A1, AR minus 1, so on, A1, A2, right? This is transposition, and this is the product of transposition. This equal to this. See this example. This is one permutation. It can be written into product of transposition: 1, 7, 1, 3, 1, 2, and this one 2, 9, 2, 8, 2, 6, 2, 4. Right? This is the permutation, and this permutation can be written as product of transposition. Right? Even permutation. A permutation F of Sn. A permutation F of Sn is said to be even permutation. Right? This F is said to be even when if it can be written as product of even number of transposition. See the first example. How many transposition? 3. Total 3 transposition. This is not even. Not even. In this example, how many transposition? 4. Right? This is even. This is even permutation. Even permutation. But this is not even permutation. Right? See this example. 19171513. How many transposition is? 4. Right? So this is even permutation. Even permutation. Right? Odd permutation. What is odd permutation? A permutation which is not even, that is odd. It means a permutation is odd which can be expressed as product of odd number of transposition. For example, this one 18, 111, 191714. How many number of transposition? 5. This is called odd transposition. Now, result is that if we multiply two even permutation, just like a positive number multiplied with positive number, the result is positive. Even and even, then even. Positive number and negative number, multiplication is negative. Negative and negative, multiplication is positive. Right? So the result says that if we multiply two even permutation, even means plus and odd is minus. If we multiply two even permutation, then it is even permutation. Product of one even and one odd permutation is odd permutation. Right? And product of two odd permutation is even permutation. Right? See this example. F1. What is F1? F1 is even. What is F2? F2 is odd. But their multiplication is odd permutation. Since this is even and this is odd, therefore their multiplication is odd permutation. Right? Identity always comes into category of zero length cycle. This is even permutation. Right? Next, if any permutation is even, then its inverse is also even. And if F is odd, then F inverse is also odd. Right? See one problem. If F is equal to alpha inverse beta inverse belong to Sn. What is alpha beta? Alpha beta from Sn. This type of permutation is always even permutation. Always even permutation. What is the case? There are 4 cases arise. What is first case? Case first. Alpha and beta belongs to Sn and both are even. Right? Then what happen? Alpha, beta, alpha inverse, beta inverse. If alpha is even, suppose, and beta is even, then alpha inverse is even by this property. If F is even, then F inverse is even. What is beta inverse? Beta is even, then beta inverse is also even. Product of even and even is even. This product is even. And even product is even. Right? This is case 1. Now, see case 2. Case 2. What is that? Alpha, beta, alpha inverse, beta inverse. First case is that both are even. Suppose both are odd. Both are odd. This is odd. This one is odd. This is odd. Since inverse of odd permutation is odd permutation. This one is odd. Product of two odd is even. This one is even. And the product is even. This is case 2. Now, case 3. See case 3. Alpha, beta, alpha inverse, beta inverse. Now say, if alpha is, suppose alpha is even and this one is odd. One is even and another one is. Alpha is even, therefore alpha inverse is even. And beta inverse is odd, since beta is odd. Even and odd. this is odd, even and odd. Their product is odd, and product of odd and odd is even. The final result is even. Similarly, other case can be discussed. Case 4, if alpha is odd and beta is even, right? Same case as case 3. Right? See another 2 problem. If F is equal to alpha beta alpha inverse is even, if this is even, then beta must be even, right? If this is odd, then beta is odd permutation. You have to prove these 2 results. This is homework 5. Now see one example. Partition function we already studied. Now find the number of element of all possible orders in S4. What is S4? S4 is symmetric group, right? Overset is 1, 2, 3, 4, and order of this S4 is 24. Okay, factorial 4. This is 24. No problem. Then what is the possible order of element of S4? Right? Note that element of S4, possible order of element of S4 is this. What is this? Divisor of 1, 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12 and 24. Right? This is the divisor. Divisor of 24. Then divisor of 24 is this. Then, right? Whether S4 containing the element of order 16, 6 also, 8 also, 12 also, 24 also, right? We have to say this. We already studied about the partition function in our initial lecture. What is the n? n is equal to 4. What is the partition of 4? Right? What is P4? 4 can be written as 4. 4 can be written as 3 plus 1. 4 can be written as 2 plus 2. 4 can be written as 2 plus 1 plus 1. And 4 can be written as 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. Right? This is total 5 possible ways. It means P of 4 is equal to 5. What is P4? P4 is 5. Right? See, these are the partition. Right? Now, based on this partition, we can evaluate how many number of element in S4. S4 containing total 24 element. Out of these 24 element, how many element of order 1? Right? Order 1 we obtain this one. Right? What is that? The formula is this. Factorial 4, that is factorial n divided by, if n is equal to p1 की power alpha 1, p2 की power alpha 2, dot so on, right? pk की power alpha k, then this is something like that. Factorial alpha 1, factorial alpha 2, dot so on, factorial alpha k, right? And how many times this p1 is appeared? And divide by this. Let's see this. See this example, then come to conclusion of the formula. Number of element of order 1. Where we obtain 1? This one. Right? What is the partition function corresponding to this LCM? 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. It means factorial 4, that is factorial n. 1 to the power 4, right? 1 to the power 4. 1 to the power 4. And what is power? Factorial 4. This one is comes in the form of factorial. This is 1. Right? Now see. What is n? what is the partition of n? Suppose not this one. This n is equal to p1 plus p2 dot so on plus pk, right? And if suppose that p1 is occurring 2 times, p1 plus p1, it means factorial n divided by p1 की power 2, right, and p2 की power 1 dot so on, pk की power 1 into factorial 2 factorial 1 factorial 1, right? This type. See the example. Now it will be more clear. How many number of element of order 2 in S4? Where we obtain order 2 in LCM? One is this and another one is this, and corresponding to this 2 1 1 and corresponding to this 2 2, right? Let us see 2 plus 1 and 2 plus 2. Then first you consider 2 plus 2. Now see how many times this 2 appear? 2 times. Then this is equal to factorial 4. How many times appear? 2 times. 2 to the power 2. What is this power? 2. This is factorial 2, right? Then solve this. This is equal to 3. Okay. Next partition is 2 plus 1 plus 1. Let's see this one. This one corresponding to this one. This is factorial 4. How many times 2 appear? 1 times. 2 to the power 1. How many times 1 appear? 2 times. 2 to the power 2. What are the power? 1 power 1. And what is power of 1? 2. This is factorial 2. Now solve this. What is this? This is 6. This is 6 and this one is 3. Similarly, number of element of order 3. How you obtain order 3? By LCM 3 plus 1. Right? Then factorial 4. 3 to the power 1. 1 to the power 1. Factorial 1 and factorial 1. What is this? This is equal to 8. Right? How many element of order 4? 4 can be written as 4, right? Then this is factorial 4 divided by 4 to the power 1 and this one gives 6. Then total number of elements, see 6 plus 8 plus 6 plus 3. 8 plus 6 14 plus 6 20 plus 3 23 and one element of order 1, that is identity, 24. Total element 24, right? Next example, find all possible order of S5. See, this one is for your understanding, this one for our homework. You understand it and grasp this problem. If you not able to understand this, then we will discuss in tomorrow lecture, right? Same thing. The number of element of order 3. How 3 can be written as 3? 5 can be written as 5 plus 1 plus 1 and LCM of 3 1 1, that is 3, right? The number of element of order 3 is factorial 5. 3 to the power 1. 1 appears 2 times, then 1 to the power 2. Power of 3 is 1, that is factorial 1. Power of 1 is 2, that is factorial 2, right? And this, after solving this, we got 20. Similarly, the number of element of order 2, right? How we obtain LCM as 2 plus 2 and 2 plus 2 plus 1 and next one 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, right? This is 5 and this is 5. The number of element factorial 5, 2 to the power 2 factorial 2, right? This one by this, and for this one factorial 5, 2 to the power 1, 1 to the power 3 factorial 3, right? This. Solve this problem. If you have any doubt, we will discuss it tomorrow lecture. Next, what is the maximum order of any element in S10, right? What is n? N is equal to 10. What is the partition of this? The one partition of this is 2 plus 3 plus 5, right? What is LCM of this? 2 3 and 5. LCM of 2 3 5 is 30. Then maximum order element in S10 is 30. See, what is alternative group? Set of all even permutation. See, SN. What is SN? SN is containing all bijective map from S to S, where S containing n element, right? Then Sn containing factorial n element. Out of these factorial element, some even elements and some odd element. Collect all even permutation. Then the definition says that set of all even permutation of Sn forms a group with respect to composition of map. And order of An is order of Sn by 2. Right? What is the construction? Construction, see some example. N is equal to 1. Then no choice, only identity element is A1. What is N is equal to 2? N equal to 2 is 1, 2. 1, 2. Right? How many map can be defined? One map is that image of 1 is 1, 2 is 2. That is identity. And second is image of 1 is 2 and 2 is 1. That is this cycle or this permutation. Now for n equal to 3, A3 is equal to I 1 2 3 1 3 2. Why? Since identity is even, 1 2 3 is even, and this is also even. And other permutation is in S3 is odd permutation. See, the odd permutation I will cross out them. This is even, okay. 1 2 is odd, 1 3 is odd, 2 3 is odd. Why odd? Since the length of cycle, number of transposition is 1, right? Number of transposition is 1, therefore they are odd, and this is even. They are even permutation. Then how many even permutation? 1 2 3. Collect them. This collection forms group, and this group is known as alternative group. Alternative. Similarly, for n is equal to 4, see the element of S4, right? I 1 2 1 3 1 4 2 3 2 4 2 is something like this. Then what are the even permutation? This one is odd, cycle of length 1. This is odd, this is odd, this is odd, odd, odd. Sorry, this one is even. Why this one is even? 1 2 3 is even, since it can be written as 1 3 1 2, product of two transposition, therefore it is even. So 1 2 3 comes here in alternative group. 1 3 2, this is even, 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 even permutation, even permutation. This is odd permutation, right? This is odd permutation. Now this one is even, since this is product of two transposition, right? Therefore this is even, even, and even. These elements, this one, 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 right? And identity. These forms group, this type of element forms group that is known as alternative group A4, and order of A4 is order of S4 divided by 2. Order of S4 is 24, that is divided by 2, this is 12. This is, there are 12 elements, right? Next is subgroup K4 collect only 4 elements. Which element? C. See this identity and this one, this one. Collect only 4 elements. I 1 2 3 4 1 3 2 4 and 1 4. This forms group and known as Kleene 4 group. Kleene 4 group, right? This is not cleans 4 group, but this is isomorphic to K4. Therefore, it is also, we can call it clean 4 group. Okay, we will stop here. In next lecture, we will discuss some more properties and examples of symmetric group and alternative group. Okay, thank you.